My name is Max.
And I'm Calvin.
And we're hosting So You Wanna Be a... Calvin, if you could spend a day with any wild animal, what would you choose?
Ooh, I'd probably choose a crocodile. That seemed pretty cool.
That's a good choice.
What about you?
I'd probably pick a monkey.
Well, today we're talking about becoming a wildlife conservationist.
Before we started researching this episode, I thought the wildlife conservationists mostly just rescued injured animals.
Me too. I imagine someone who feeds baby bears or put bandages on eagles' wings.
They do help injured animals, sometimes.
But that's not all they do, is it?
Nope, most of the time they're trying to solve problems before the animals even need rescuing.
What kind of problems?
Maybe a forest is getting smaller because people are cutting down trees.
Or maybe a river is getting polluted and fishes are starting to disappear.
Or maybe an animal doesn't have enough food because another species has moved into its habitat.
So they have to figure out why the animals are struggling.
Exactly. Wildlife conservationists are scientists who solve nature's problems.
So what does a normal day actually look like?
That's one of the coolest parts of the job.
Why?
Because no 2 days are exactly the same.
Give me an example.
If you're studying wolves, you might wake up before sunrise and hike for miles looking for tracks.
Then, maybe use a radio antenna to find signals from GPS collars.
Right. Those collars help scientists learn where the wolves travel, where they hunt, and how big the territory is.
What if you're studying sea turtles?
Then your workday might not even start until the sun goes down.
Why at night?
Because many sea turtles come onto beaches after dark to lay their eggs.
So wildlife conservationists have to work whenever animals are active.
Exactly.
Do they spend all their time outside?
Nope.
Really?
After collecting information outside, they usually spend hours studying maps, looking at photographs from trail cameras, reading data from GPS trackers, and figuring out what it all means.
They're explorers,
Scientists,
detectives.
and problem solvers, all rolled into one.
Alright, I think it's time for some amazing facts.
Did you know that wildlife conservationists hide GPS trackers inside of fake turtle eggs?
Wait, fake eggs?
Yep, in some places, people illegally steal turtle eggs from nests to sell them.
So conservationists make fake eggs that look exactly like the real ones?
Yep, they use 3D printers to make them look the right size and the right shape,
Then they hide them inside nests.
right alongside the real eggs.
And if somebody steals the nest,
The hidden GPS tracker shows where the eggs are taken.
that's incredible. One fake egg can help stop people from taking from the wildlife.
Exactly. Sometimes technology can protect the wildlife in really creative ways.
Did you know that some rhinos are moved by helicopters while hanging upside down?
Wait, what?
It sounds completely made up, but it's true.
Why don't they just drive them in a truck?
Sometimes there aren't roads or the land is too rough for vehicles.
So a helicopter is actually the safest option?
Exactly. Veterinarians carefully sedate the rhino first. Then scientists discovered during the short flight, hanging upside down can actually help the rhino breathe better than laying on its side.
I definitely wasn't expecting that.
Me neither. It looks strange, but it's one of the safest ways to move such a huge animal.
Before we keep going, we want to tell you about Ashman Candles.
Ashman Candles is a family-owned company here in Utah that makes candles and wax melts. Everything is hand-poured and top quality.
My favorite scent is Island Nectar. It smells awesome.
And my favorite scent is strawberry melon because it smells sweet, fruity, and a lot like summer.
You can get the scents in different candle sizes too.
Or you can use beanie melts, what they call wax melters there, to warm candles if you don't want to light them.
They have fruity scents, fresh scents, cozy scents, and a lot of others to choose from.
You can find them at ashmancandles.com.
A big thanks to Ashman Candles for sponsoring the show.
Now let's get back to our episode.
Did you know that a ranch dog helped scientists rediscover an animal that they thought was extinct?
Wait, a dog did?
Yep, in 1981, a ranch dog in Wyoming brought home a strange animal.
What was it?
It turned out to be a black-footed ferret, an animal scientists thought that had disappeared from the wild.
So a dog accidentally found one of the last ones?
Exactly. Scientists searched the area and found a small group still living there.
Then wildlife conservationists could finally help them.
Right. They created breeding programs and later released some of the ferrets back into the wild.
That's probably one of the most helpful things that a dog's ever brought home.
Here's another fact that shows how close a species can come to disappearing.
Which animal?
The California condor. At one point, there were only 27 left in the entire world.
27? Whoa.
Wildlife conservationists brought the remaining birds into a protected breeding program.
Did they release them again?
They did. The birds were carefully raised, tracked, and returned to the wild.
So there's more condors now, right?
Hundreds more. They're still endangered, but without conservation work, they might not exist at all.
That means a species can recover even when things look almost hopeless.
Sometimes, yes, but it can take decades of work.
How do conservationists keep track of every animal that they release?
They use tools like GPS collars, radio transmitters, tiny leg bands, and numbered wing tags.
Wing tags?
Large birds, like the condors, wear visible tags on their wings.
So researchers can tell which bird they're looking at from far away.
Exactly. That lets them record where each bird travels and whether it stays healthy.
It's kind of like every single animal has its own name tag.
Except some of those name tags send signals to satellites.
What would someone need to study to become a wildlife conservationist?
Biology is one of the most important subjects because it's the study of living things.
Ecology would also help too.
Definitely. Ecology is about how living things interact with each other and their environment.
What do conservationists usually study in college?
They might study wildlife, biology, zoology, environmental science, ecology, or, obviously, conservation biology.
What skills matter besides school subjects?
Patience is a big one.
Because animals don't appear just because you're studying them.
Exactly. You might wait for hours, hike for miles, and still not see what you're looking for.
Curiosity probably matters too.
A lot. Conservationists constantly ask questions like, why did this animal move? Or why are there fewer babies surviving?
And teamwork has to be important.
Very important. They work with park rangers, veterinarians, scientists, landowners, governments, and local communities.
You'll also have to be comfortable outdoors.
Depending on the job, you might have to work in the heat, cold, rain, mud, mountains, deserts, or even boats.
Could kids start learning about conservation now?
Definitely. You can learn about the wildlife near your home instead of waiting to travel somewhere far away.
Like birds, insects, and frogs?
Exactly. You can observe them, learn what habitats they need, and avoid disturbing their nests or homes.
Picking up trash would help too.
Especially near rivers, trails, and parks.
And people can join wildlife counts too, right?
Yep, some projects let regular people report birds, butterflies, frogs, and animals they see.
Then scientists can use all those observations.
That's what's called community science. It can provide information about places the researchers couldn't visit by themselves.
Before this episode, I thought that wildlife conservationists mostly rescued animals.
Now we know that they protect habitats, track wildlife, solve mysteries, and help entire species recover.
They use fake turtle eggs,
Fly rhinos under helicopters.
and sometimes they even get help from ranch dogs that find animals that everybody thought was gone.
That's a really weird story.
But the most important part is making sure wild animals still have a future.
Alright, that's it for today's episode.
We hope you have fun learning about what it's like to be a wildlife conservationist.
And how much science, teamwork, and some very creative ideas can protect wildlife.
If you want your name and the job you want to be when you grow up featured in one of our episodes, head to maxandcalvin.studio.
Thank you, goodbye.